One girl from our team, her windows go like to the corridor.
Okay.
And she like wakes up, she opens the window, she's naked, and and she thought like the windows are like mirroring, so like people wouldn't see her. And then children starts to pick at her.
Oh my gosh, no way. Yes. Okay,
She's like,
tours of Europe. Girls,
Yeah.
it's showtime.
Finally, yeah.
Free the nipple.
yeah. Ta-da!
Yes.
On the go with Ginta. Alyona, and Jerry Hale.
Such a good pronouncing
Yeah,
of
I know.
my name.
Alyona, I studied.
Wow.
Why double Alyona?
I'm Gemini.
Oh,
My sign, like,
so
I'm
who's
Gemini.
who? Who is Alyona and who is Alyona?
It's
How
like,
do
you know,
pick?
yin yang, good and bad side. Yeah, Alyona and Alyona.
What do you feel now?
Alona.
Yeah, like
Alyona.
Alyona. So I think when I'm rapping, I'm like Alyona. When I go to children, like I'm Alyona. Before I started to be famous, I was preschool teacher.
Okay.
So there was lonely Alyona.
Fab, amazing. And why Jerry Hale?
Do you want to hear this long story?
Yes, I want to
Or
hear
can I
this
just
long
say
story.
why not?
Why not?
Yeah, I started as blogger. I was 16. No, at that time I was even like 15. And I was trying to like try different platforms. I started with blogspot.com. I like texted something there, like posted, and at that time I was Jerry Mouse, like
Jerry Mouse.
from the cartoon.
Okay. Oh, Jerry Mouse.
Yes,
like
yes.
Tom,
The one
Tom
with
and
Tom.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next year, when I turned 16, I was like, I'm too old for that shit. You know, I'm too old. I gotta find something like more interesting. And I was obsessed with like American culture at that time. And I went to like a website with American surnames, and that's how Jerry Hale actually. Like, it's a long story short, but like.
Okay.
And from there, yeah, I just like, then I started my music career, but I decided not to change it.
What was your blog about?
Different things, like cooking. Cooking, can you imagine? I know that was at my
Cooking.
house.
I
I
thought
can't.
that it was only covering song and she write the song. So I know her before she started to be famous. She was blogger who's singing. Not
Okay.
cooking.
You know,
What
she wouldn't believe, because first time when we met, it was at my house and I burned the food.
Like she welcoming me like, what the smell? She going and like
But this is-
black.
That wasn't an accident. I do this like almost every time. And cooking, styling, like I imagined that I'm a fashion blogger for some reason, and I'm from a small town, so people would like pick at me and say like, "Where's your Tom, Jerry?" It was awkward at the time, but then I started like remembering that maybe I should try music, because like this is what I studied my whole life. Because I started like doing music since I was like 2 or 3, and it was like so obvious, but I didn't do it for some reason, and then. I started doing like music covers, and that's how I became popular.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes we just happen to hold ourselves back with no reason, and finally, thanks
Yes,
God, you're
thanks
here.
God.
Yeah.
God gave me memory. Right, I do music.
How did you girls meet?
I think we meet in some award because our market, music market, is not too huge, you know. So, but then we decide to meet at her home, like maybe create something. We create TikTok, and it was funny.
We forgot again that we are musicians.
Yeah, it was like funny. And then after the big invasion beginning, we meet in Europe and decided to spread Ukrainian culture. And we traveled with Jerry, I think.
Oh, so many countries.
So
Oh my
many
God.
countries,
Really?
refugee centers, charity centers, all every places where you can find some help into Ukraine. And we show to all our audience how Europe was united to help Ukrainians, when our audience can find some helping or give if they have something.
And also, it was very important to like show. So we did this album, like we featured with a lot of artists from Europe to show the Europe that this is Ukrainian culture. This is how Ukrainian music sounds nowadays. It's modern. It's unique with deep roots, but still like it's so like on time.
Yeah.
And the song Teresa and Maria,
Yeah.
how was it born?
as human beings.
How it happened?
Yeah, so I was at we were filming the show Voice.
The Voice.
The Voice, yeah. And we met there with Alena, sound producer. And he already knew that we wanted to try it last year. And we just were in different countries and it was like impossible to connect. And he asked me like, maybe this time, because it was my third try already. I tried it like a lot of times.
You really wanted it.
Yeah.
And you got it.
I mean, yeah, you gotta try if you really want something. And he asked like, would you go another time? And I was like, immediately, yes. With Alena, I knew it's gonna be good because we already like performed a lot, and I know that this energy, like it's a balance. She's really strong, and I'm like soft, and it like it's a
and
match.
all our audience, they wait for it last year
they
when we don't have possibility. So this year they're like, yes, we dream about it. So
Yeah, they were texting us a lot, like go to Eurovision since the first feature.
yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
from talking.
Yeah,
Talking.
Yeah,
Yes.
like you got like 6 hours of session, like music sessions. 5 of them, you just talk.
Blah, blah,
You
blah,
just
blah,
find
blah.
the common ground. It just
Really?
naturally goes like this, and then you end up with some like hook phrase, like I don't know how. You just talk, and then we were like,
that's the
all
one.
the humans were born as all the divas were born as human beings.
Because
wow,
we
that's
start
a
to
hook.
talk about people who maybe haven't clear way, make mistakes, but then after
Yeah, they die.
maybe unexpected dying, you know,
Yeah.
about artists. People remember only songs, only good things, you know, and make them like holy. And we talk about it like, but other people is the same, and every holy people was born as human beings.
Can you tell some episodes like that were memorable? You did like change countries, change cities. So was there anything that really, you know, you keep in your heart?
I have one.
And I have my one.
When we were in Poland, and we created Daj Bog song, and we just started living together in this house, and we haven't seen our families for a long time already. And we sat, when we sat in the first place, like for the first time, by the table, and we had the like dinner together.
Like families.
Yeah, it was so heartwarming, and it was so like I finally like went back home, and I like started feeling it like for the first time that Alena like is like my family. Yeah,
What a deep connection.
yeah.
What about you?
For me, I think when I go to Europe and like for example, yesterday in Ukraine was Orthodox Easter, and I go to Europe in the day of Orthodox Easter, and I didn't expect, you know, that tradition for me have some meaning. I thought like maybe I'm young, I'm not, but every Easter we have tradition to break up the eggs, boiled eggs. Yeah, you know, like
Lithuania have the same.
yeah. Oh,
It's an Orthodox thing. I
yeah.
guess.
So, and we go with our friends, with my friend Жанна, and thought like, we really didn't do it today, and we felt so, you know, like emptiness,
Heavy,
empty,
yeah.
inside. And we go to Germany village small when we came, and they create for 200 Ukrainians, refugees, Ukrainian Orthodox Easter, and there was eggs. And I do it and cry because like I need it. I didn't expect, and it's so big opening for myself. Like I love our traditions. If it's super important for me, and this
I have
possibility.
shivers.
Even here,
Yeah.
our part of our team going to church, have this eggs.
And
and in the
yesterday
morning-
we had this opening ceremony at our
Yeah.
hotel,
Yeah.
and we took a basket with the Easter cake and the eggs, and we broke in it for the camera.
So
and
is
it
that
was-
the game where if you break it, then you lose? If
Yes,
your egg is the
yes,
hard one, then you
And
win.
Alena won.
You
I
won.
won.
Oh,
I
of
won.
course.
But we play don't with Jerry. We play with hosting. We hosting woman like
Do you have a special technique of holding the egg?
sharp side and soft. I love soft. Softies always. But you have to understand where is the empty place because it's
Okay,
on
but
the back.
it can be on the angle, like
You
not on the
know,
angle, on the side as well.
There's always one grandpa in the family
Yeah.
that uses wooden one.
Oh, you see, he's a smart cookie. Yes. And when you go to the studio, how do you dress? Comfortable? You dress up for the studio?
Sorry, Adidas. Like.
She's always
Yeah.
yeah, very something really comfy, so you could like sit like this, like with your head down,
Maybe
like
sleep and then.
be in your own comfort zone. Yeah, never something fancy.
Yeah.
Do you eat in the studio, or you just no, I cannot eat because I'm singing, or you just
You even can slept on the studio.
Yeah.
Eat, slept, go to shower if it is here.
Oh, it
yeah.
happened in Germany.
In Germany,
right?
they on studio
Where we was
shower,
living.
yeah, everything.
It's like my studio in Milan, so you're welcome.
Invite
Come
us,
over,
yes.
come
Thank
over.
you.
Shower.
In Milan?
to shower, whatever you
Do we think?
I always,
girl.
I have a lot of friends on all Europe, and the main thing, what I like want from them, like, can I wash my dress or my outfit in your washing machine, please? Yeah, like, sorry.
Talking about clothes. I love your style today. You have so many
so
keys. What do
much.
they represent?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We are all in Litkovska, it's Ukrainian designer, and we are so proud to represent Ukrainian culture even through our clothes too. It's very important for us. Our whole team is Ukrainian.
You have like a little whistle.
Yeah. And these keys are prepared by her too. They symbolize the like phantom homes of many Ukrainians that like lost their homes, they lost their houses. They only like can hold the key in their pocket from a home that doesn't exist.
Wow, that's so deep and so
Yeah.
touching.
But also there's another reason we hold it.
Yeah, it's like
That's
also.
a very noble reason.
Yeah, he is from the Phantom School, because during all this war, Russia bombed more than 500 schools, and like now we wanna rebuild Velikokostromska Gymnasium because 250 schoolboy and girl lost their second home. They lost their soulmate because it's everywhere, maybe in Lithuania also, and maybe here in Malmo they are also because we was meeting Ukrainian few days ago, and like we want to rebuild it, and on the website United24 everybody can find all the information because this key we have to unlock the future for the children because if you rebuild your past, you can build your future.
That is such a good message.
And also one good thing, one funny thing, like if you donate from $10, well, there's $10 nowadays, right? If you donate from $10, you can win in a lottery meeting with us, with Aleona.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe we create Eurovision song for you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, you know what? We say it everywhere, and I guess we have to now.
Yeah, like somebody said, I win. Make song for me.
Would that one be like one day with you, 1 hour? How does that
I think
work?
1 hour. Like
No, one day.
One day.
I
no.
cannot make it. I'm like really into, like I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I love your braid around the neck. It's
Thank you so much.
it's so fancy.
Yeah, we love our team. They're really creative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They always like,
the
let's
best team.
do this time. Like, let's wrap you with the hair all over. And I'm like, yeah, okay, if you say so.
Yes.
So, what is your biggest fashion inspiration? Do you have like a fashion icon?
Oh my.
Lizzo from America.
Lizzo.
Yeah. For me,
She
it's
is
like
a
because
cool
she is.
girl.
Sometimes she wears some super classic. Sometimes she wear some sport. Sometimes she wear like super fancy or super fashion or super experimental or recycling or like it's super different styles, and I'm fan.
What about you, Jerry?
I follow a lot of Ukrainian fashionistas and a lot of Ukrainian designers. Again, Litkovska, Sfurato here. Also, her bag made of tin is incredible. Check it. Ksenia Schneider. They're all very stylish. If you go to their pages, like personal pages, you would be like, what? And also Ukrainian project Dressix. Do you know Dressix? They make like metaverse dresses. So like they are known in the world, and I'm really proud of these girls.
Wow, that's so cool. So do you pick your own outfits, or you always have like a stylist that picks the outfits for the performances and red carpets? Because
sometimes we go to some brands who create like my my stories is another, because plus size not super everywhere in Ukraine. So often I have to order exclusive, like make it for me, for my size. That's why I go into a lot of
and
Ukrainian.
It's not really common in Ukraine.
But I go into all brands, and they are always open, but other people can buy it because it's like exclusive size, But I love Ukrainians also, and
me too, actually. I love Ukrainian designers.
Our outfits on this Eurovision Song Contest are made by Ukrainians.
Talking about school years, who were you in your group of friends? The outsider, the trendy, the sporty, the geek. Who were you as a kid?
I was a weirdo. I mean, I used to wear like strange, for my town, for very like conservative town, strange clothes. I used to go to like secondhand and search for something like vintage. And also I was like a very introversial. So I wouldn't like speak a lot, but I would love to like perform, of course. So they only like saw me when I was performing, and then I again like went to my like shell.
Open, close, open, close. For everybody around me who wasn't my like best friend, I was freak. Because
we're doing
freak. That's how we met.
I was freak because I love rap music, and there wasn't a lot of people in the school who were hip hop close, like this. But with my team, I was like soul of team, because I am extrovert, and I like always haha hee stand up singing, let's go there, everybody go with me, and everybody goes, like
nice.
So like I was open,
she is
heart of the team, because and it's not super authority, but because we are good friends.
Just a camp leader,
camp leader. I was.
What a good mix and match.
Yeah.
Girls, now let's play a little game. It's a personality game. So just pick one, and then you tell me why. Minimal or maximal?
Maximal?
No, because I'm maximal. We have to watch it. Yeah, no?
Yeah, just comment. Why did you choose maximal or minimal?
Yeah, now I see the rules. No rules.
Eurovision.
Maximal, because I guess I don't know. That's
maybe
a good question. Like no, I am.
What are you thinking?
I am maximal. I mean, when I start to do something, I want it to be like really great. I want my job to be done like the best it can be done.
Perfectionist.
I guess so. And very like self, like I beat myself. Like
oh my God, that's so typical of artists.
Yeah.
Do you beat yourself?
But that's how you develop, right? I don't know. How would I like improve myself if I wouldn't like be strict to myself? I don't know.
Sometimes we're too strict.
No, I'm not very strict to my like personal life, etc. But when it comes to creativity, to what I do, what like it's like my life purpose, I guess. So I'm really strict to myself there.
I take minimal because she takes maximal. Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Yeah, but if we talk what can I take? Minimal, I want to talk about ego, because I think every person who have maximal ego, they first of all aren't happy. And they don't have connection with their souls, and they make everything for themselves, forget about people. But we all coming on this world, I think that we all coming to live with another people and give something. But as more as you give, then more you
Get.
get. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Because only giving make you happy. You are not so happy when you take because it's small happiness. When you give, you have a lot of happiness. So that's why ego have to be minimal.
That's so pure. Amazing. What about adventure holiday or comfort holiday? You can pick the second.
No, okay. It depends.
Are you a night person or a day person?
Day.
I'm day.
Day?
Also. Yeah.
Yeah.
What time do you
Day
wake
by
up?
day. 7.
Both at
7:30.
together.
7.
Do you call each other like as a wake-up call?
No.
Cold? No.
No.
It's like zone comfort to call somebody. But we can chat.
No, we really like spend not a lot of time together nowadays because we perform
All day
together.
together, yeah,
we
yeah.
rehearse together, and we need some time like on our own, I guess. And also,
Yeah.
she hates when I sing.
And
No,
and what about
I love when she's singing, but not opera, please.
what about sex, day or night?
Night. They know. I'm shy.
I don't know.
Are
it
you too
depends.
tired if you're a day person?
But night is for the sex.
Okay, so you like the atmosphere
Nice for
that is like
sleep.
dark.
Yes, and like my brain, when it's sunny day, it's work. And when the sun comes down, my brain like chill, and I can be relaxed, you know, and and I can think about what I want to give to my boyfriend, you know, like this. Because on the day, I always my phone is like, you know, like because it's working day, I'm artist, you know, so night.
What about you, Jerry?
I mean, it depends on the mood. I don't talk about this a lot of my socials, so I don't know
Okay.
what my manager would tell about this.
Well, it's nature,
Yeah.
girls. It's
Yeah.
nature. We all come from somewhere.
Yeah.
So, book or cell phone?
Yeah, if we talk about read, just book, just real book. I don't love.
Like, where do I spend more time? Here.
Yeah,
But
What do you do
where would I
before-
want to spend time?
yeah.
When you go to
it's true.
bed, like cell phone in your hand or like you read a couple pages?
I have book and
Yeah?
try to read a couple pages. Yeah, even if it's 3 pages,
Yeah.
but I try to
Yeah.
read. Yeah.
It's like relaxing you.
No, because
for
I
me
have
it's
to read. I love to read. Maybe sometimes when it's so interesting, I can read all night.
And we have a couple questions that come from your fan club.
Oh, nice.
So just pick one and answer.
Would you pick that?
Okay.
Yeah. So career or personal life. Wow, such a wow.
Did my
So
boyfriend ask this?
it's my question, not your.
Both.
What's the role of social media in music? Wow.
It's good because she have her own label, so it's good question. So I answer first, career or personal life, and for me, you always have to have priority for something. So for me, my personal life will be priority, but I always think about career. But I wanna come back home and live for children in the future because I'm planning to have to. Yeah, and for my husband in the future because we are not married. But
Put a
for
ring
me,
on it.
family is
Watch this.
family is. I live with family, and for me, it's a big. My parents are still together because many of parents, you know, they broken.
Separate, yeah.
So for me, it's important. Family, roots. I respect tradition as I open to myself. So personal life, will be wise.
And what about you, Jerry? Like,
I don't know, maybe something will change after 30. Maybe. I got 2 years. But now it's career. I mean, I need a family. I love these moments when we gather together by one table. Again, this Easter period, Christmas period. But then I have to go back to career. It's my life. It's me. So
Because the hobby is your work.
it's
so
not even hobby.
It's
just me.
Me, yeah.
I don't know. I
music
cannot
is
even
you.
divide
Yeah.
it. So, what's the role of social media in music? It's going to be short. It's crucial. It cannot survive without social media
Yes.
nowadays. Even later, years and years ago, it was the same. we just had another sources for this.
Radio,
we had, like,
newspapers, CDs, and
but without that, cannot survive.
It's a huge media, that's for sure. And last question, you have to answer with one word.
Okay.
easy.
If you were not an artist, what would you do? What would you be?
Photographer.
Homeless person.
Okay, that's a choice as well.
Wow.
Thank you, girls.
Not music. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, girls, for being here with me today on the set, and very best of the luck for your performance.
On the go.
On the go.
With Ginta.